Thank you, Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. Question: when you think about the month of February, what comes to your mind? Don't say anything, please, just think about it. The month of February is an extraordinary period throughout the year. For the football fans and commercial lovers, it is the month in which we sit around the television and watch the Super Bowl. Go Seahawks! I know some guys. I know some of you are Patriot fans. It's okay. We made a bad play. It's okay. Okay. February is the month where we express our unconditional love to each other with cards, chocolates, and roses on Valentine's Day, which is today. Happy Valentine's Day. In addition, we celebrate the legacies, ideologies, and philosophies of our presidents, as well as the birthdays of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. For others, you envision February as the last month of a frosty winter. You get excited about a warmer climate that the month of March brings. What some of you may not realize is the month of February is also the month in which we celebrate Black history, a time where we remember the lives of African Americans who made sacrifices in order to pave the way for future generations. These individuals worked diligently by marching together and fighting for equality. Approximately 396 years ago, in 1619, some of my ancestors were sold by his or her own village leaders in exchange for valuable materials, weapons, silk, gold, and silver. They were taken away to a new world, treated as property, and identified as three-fourths human. My ancestors worked endless days to build a great nation called the United States of America. Every now and then, some people have discussions pertaining to renowned Black leaders, such as Frederick Douglass, Dr. Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., and Rosa Parks. But they forget to mention the unknown innovators who also made an impact on society. Today, I would like to talk about one of my favorite pioneers, Huey P. Newton. Born in Monroe, Louisiana on February 17, 1942, Dr. Huey Percy Newton was the youngest of 7 children. At the age of 3, the Newton family migrated to Oakland, California for new opportunities, along with a better life. As a teenager growing up in Oakland, Newton encountered several challenges in school as well as confrontations with the law. One day, Newton made a decision to buckle down in his academics so that he could graduate from high school. Newton accomplished his objective by graduating. However, he barely knew how to read. This challenge did not prevent him from becoming his own teacher and learning how to read. Newton decided to continue his academia at Merritt College, where he met Bobby Seale and participated in other political groups on campus. He eventually went on to earn a PhD from the University of California, Santa Cruz. At the age of 24, Newton and Seale came together to create their own organization called the Black Panther Party that focused on ameliorating the conditions of the Black community, along with initiating social programs to assist those in need. In fact, Newton was greatly influenced by the self-defense philosophies of the late Malcolm X, which led to the theoretical foundation of the Black Panther Party. Newton understood that it was going to be a challenge to fight the police brutality in Black neighborhoods, as well as the economic troubles of the community. There's a story on Newton about how he used to carry law textbooks in the car. And every time he got pulled over by the police officers, which was often, he would use these textbooks as references. And the police officers would say, Newton, you violated X, Y, and Z. Newton used to recite these violations from these textbooks to the police officers. Sometimes the police officers said, you can go about your day, or they would take him away. My fellow Toastmasters, to stand up to police officers and recite information to them is very powerful. Dr. Newton once said, I think what motivates people is not great hate, but great love for other people. He was more of an altruist leader during his time, a period in our history where people were trying to overcome the dreadful tragedies of the 1960s. Newton and the Black Panther Party wanted to carry the legacies of the civil rights leaders into the 1970s. They concentrated on various community programs: free breakfast for children, free medical clinics, and aid for the homeless. The organization was the first, let me repeat this, the organization was the first to initiate these social programs, not the government. Other folks in cities like Chicago and Baltimore chartered his or her own chapter and began using the model of Newton and Sale in the community. Newton's innovation sparked a light on hundreds of people right here in America. In contrast, some people castigated the party's ideology on blacks possessing guns, plus the militant stance of self-defense. With all the obstacles and criticism that Dr. Newton faced with the law, he never let them stop him from his mission of witnessing unity and peace for everyone. February illustrates the importance of our society coming together and fighting for common causes: equality, liberty, and justice for all. I stand before you because of the persistence of those who came before me, and I do not have to experience the same trials and tribulations. Booker T. Washington once said, success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles which he has overcome. The fact that we are in a room together shows how far we have come as a nation. However, we have more work to do. Thank you.